Okay, so here's my gadget for the day. I have a problem with too much stuff in my garage. One of the things is this pile down here of different stock has been sitting here for probably better part of 2 or 3 years. I keep tripping over it. One of these days I'm probably going to break my neck on it. So I built some shelves the other day and I'm looking to add to those. So this area above my garage door when it's open, it's about 17, 18 inches of clearance there. I'm going to build a rack that when the garage door is closed, I'll be able to get to it and be able to hang a lot of this long stock I have of various metals and whatnot. So I came up with a design that I was going to use this a piece of wood similar to this that is going to use a Kreg joiner, which is a way of affixing two pieces of metal or two pieces of wood. So let's say this here would be my joist, and this would allow me to basically affix this way. So the idea is to take some 3/8 inch round stock, which is that longest piece right here. It goes along here. I went and picked that up today. So I'm going to cut that down into small little 8 inch pieces, but I wanted to be pretty accurate in the holes that I drill here. And I'm sure there's some kind of a jig I could buy that would be adjustable and all that, but why go through that hassle trying to hunt that down when you can just make something. So the idea is these rods are going to go through these holes and are going to stick out at a 15-degree angle and go out, I don't know, probably about 6 inches. So 2 inches internally in the wood and 6 inches sticking out. And they won't be this close together. This was just me testing how this thing worked. So went and found some scrap metal, some just pieces of aluminum I had. I didn't have anything thick enough, so I welded two pieces together. Then on my milling machine, I set this up to be able to have a fixed 15-degree angle. And with just a regular drill bit, I'm able to have a stop on here, machined into it, a little landing there for that stop to run up against. So I can not only control the angle that this drills in, but I can control the depth. So this basically, imagine this piece of wood here, we're going to drill only that far in. So that way they're all going to be the same angle and they're going to be the same depth. And to get the spacing correctly, you can just basically make a mark and then move this and index it up so often. I think it's about 5 inches apart is what I'm going to design these for. Should be able to hold a fair amount of weight. I'm not trying to put a lot of weight up there. Probably at the max it'd be a couple 100 pounds, which this should have no problem doing that. Yeah, this is my very first attempt at welding, and it's nothing I'm proud of, and I wouldn't bet my life or anybody's life on it, but for what this has to do to be able to be held on. So this would be held on there, and then just have a clamp that holds this down to the wood. But anyway, kind of neat being able to make something like this without having to go buy it, and actually probably end up keeping that because I could see a lot of other places where you'd want to have a shelf like that.